Good morning, everyone. What a wild ride this year has been, right? I'm here to take you on a quick little journey to the past, a year in review of our incredible journey together. But before we get stuck into it, if anyone can guess who your host is for this video, I'll personally shout you a coffee at a me and you cafe. So without further ado, good luck, sit back, relax and enjoy the show. We started the year off with a bang, a showcase on the amazing music program at the Geraldton campus.
G'day, my name's Brenton Maynell from Central Regional TAFE in Geraldton, and we are currently sitting in the sound studio here in Geraldton. So what we decided was we'd start out with a skill set, and so just a skill set in songwriting and demo recording at home. So basically just going to help people to be able to put together their songs at home. The course was very successful, ran for the last term of last year, and we filled that course up. They were all keen to continue on. So we basically started looking into how we could utilise the courses on scope to be able to bring music into the fray at Central Regional TAFE in Geraldton.
On the 5th of May, Danielle Cox showed us the amazing new Aboriginal Learning Centre and totem poles at the Northern Campus. And we also launched the highly successful Who Am I segment for the first time, featuring the risque Merry Meals.
I would have loved to come back back into the times of the 1970s and attended Woodstock. There's a cocaine bear, there's a Woodstock theme there. We're getting a bit of a theme emerging here. I'm not sure whether that's a good or bad theme. I'd really like to visit Italy sometime in the future. And in 5 years' time, I see myself sitting on a Bali beach with a mojito in my hand, with my crochet bikini, with my boyfriend.
On the 19th of May, we featured the unbelievably cool Sea Ranger program in the Midwest.
Aims to connect Yamaji people to their sea country through providing practical hands-on training and building local capabilities in marine conservation and land management. The program is a partnership between the Bundy Yamaji Aboriginal Corporation, Yamaji Southern Regional Corporation, Central Regional TAFE, Parks Australia, with additional support from the University of Western Australia.
So we applied for federal funding for a Sea Ranger program, which we received last year. We have currently 12 Sea Rangers on board. Country is very important to us, and we would love to have local people looking after the local country, and we're also really keen to get involved with elders to come and share their traditional knowledge with us.
We also had a campus highlight tour of the hair and beauty facilities at the Kalgoorlie campus and the launch of our amazing hairdressing model, Mitch Brennan.
I'd like to put my David Attenborough voice on, but it may not be as funny as I think it is. So what I'm going to walk you through today is our Goldfields Hair and Beauty Centre. And we're going to see Emma Ritchie, who is our hairdressing lecturer. Come with me. Here we are, folks. And this is Emma Ritchie, our lecturer in hairdressing. She's going to give us a bit of a walk through the beauty and then the hairdressing side of things.
Right, to follow me, we'll have a look at beauty first. We have excellent facilities here. This is our waiting area where students get to simulate taking on clients. Through here is our diploma room. Imagine having a lovely pedicure here while getting a manicure at the same time. Sounds amazing.
So what's the plan today? Oh, I don't know. I think we could curl, we could crimp, rollers, and bedhead hair. Who has bedhead hair? Hey, what are you going to do? Good choice is yours. Have a look what we've got here.
Looks like a short appointment today.
So.
In early June, we had a focus on CRTAFE's hugely important Innovative Reconciliation Action Plan.
At the heart of this journey are the relationships between the Australian community and Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Central Regional TAFE is proud to support learning about shared histories, cultures and achievements, and we enthusiastically explore how each of us can contribute.
We can all set the pace. Together we can do this with every community's support. To do nothing would be remiss.
We also had an informative tour at BCMI where we learnt what really happens under the sea.
Hello and welcome to the Batavia Coast Maritime Institute, or BCMI. My name's Daniel Hoare and I'm going to take you today for a virtual tour through our facility where we grow heaps of baby Nemos and also do fishing ops and maritime courses. So it's Christmas time year round in here, so we've got 16 hours light and a nice balmy 28 degrees in here. So, and that makes them think that it's summertime. So it gets them frisky and in the mood to create all the babies that we need to supply the shops that we sell to across Australia. So we've got, believe it or not, 28 different varieties of Nemo here. So we've got the big one is the female, the small one is the male, and the female's job is basically to lay the eggs, and then that's it, her job's done, and the male tends to the eggs after that. So then on about day 8, we take the pot next door and we hatch out all our baby Nemos.
Later on in June, we featured our Northern campus highlighting our new branding and the Aboriginal art program run by the talented Loretta Egan.
All my family from the Murchison.
What got you interested in art?
Always loved art. I used to run to art classes but run away from other subjects. But yeah, no, love art.
What was the first art that you did?
I used to do sketches a lot. Jollifer Outbacks, I loved the sketches, cartoons, that type of stuff first.
Yeah, Kim asked me to see if I could source an Aboriginal artist locally so we could introduce the Aboriginal art course to TAFE. Done a bit of research, came across Loretta and her artwork through social media. Contacted Loretta, she wasn't too keen at the start but I wound her in, and yeah, here we are today with Loretta teaching our kids her beautiful artwork.
We met some of our nursing lecturing staff who showed us the recently upgraded health facilities in Northam.
Here at our Northern campus, I'm standing out the front here and have a look at our amazing branding before we head down to see our nurses.
Hi, I'm Jo. I'm one of the nursing lecturers at the Northern campus. Welcome to our amazing facilities. This is our stage 1 classroom and lab that you can see here with 4 beds. We're taking a new intake in July. We have a full working bathroom here. Our storeroom, we're getting a compactus to go in here so that it's industry specific, which will be amazing.
And we found out what Kim McLeod likes to get up to in his spare time.
This looks a bit untidy. I wanted to show you our Indigenous bed covers, but I just pulled this back.
Oh hell, it's at work time. Oh jeez, I've got to wake up.
Oh, I love it.
Back to work, Kim.
Yeah.
Off you go.
We then headed Kalgoorlie Way and caught up with students Caleb and Nathan, who attended the Brisbane Truck Show and took home 3rd place.
Yeah, so visited the lads at their workshops, and I'd done a bit of investigation into previous competitions, and I found 3 pages of notes and photos of what had gone on at the previous competition. So I went and seen the lads at Penske and Cummins and asked the question, what sort of information had they received to do with the competition, and both lads said it was going to be involved in actually finding the faults.
And lastly, we saw Craig Gerard make a fool of himself playing an intro to Who Am I when he was the only one that could hear it.
Aileen about playing me an intro. So being that wasn't arranged, I've got my own now, so I'll just play this. Whoops. Okay, that was pretty slick, wasn't it? Okay, all right.
In term 3, we started off with a blast from the past. Our talented marketing team got creative with the masterclass Love Boat scene, which is still one of Craig Gerard's favourite segments.
So my name's Hayden, I'm a maritime and fishing lecturer at the BCMI campus in Geraldton. This vessel behind us is a masterclass vessel. It's a 20-year-old vessel and we obtained $2.1 million from the department through a state government grant to do a full upgrade of it.
In August, we had a look at the new Aboriginal branding at the Kalgoorlie campus, and then we heard all about CR TAFE's involvement in the Diggers and Dealers Forum, and that's how we found out how batteries are made.
Going well.
Yes, very well, and welcome back to Kalgoorlie.
Thank you very much.
You picked a very interesting week to come back.
I see that.
Yes, Diggers and Dealers, their 32nd mining forum, largest in Australia, big goldfields production.
Yep.
2,700 on site. A big gala dinner tonight being Wednesday.
Right.
And it was very interesting, very much a gold mining focus with Kalgoorlie.
Yep.
But the first day of discussions was all about lithium and rare earths and cobalt and nickel, everything that goes into producing these electric batteries.
Oh wow.
So instead of our streets being lined with gold, we're now looking for all these rare earths to make up batteries. And look at this. We've got batteries lining our streets now. So there you go, Tim. A huge...
So that's the future.
It is, yes.
Wow.
But don't hop in your car and drive here yet because there's no fast charging stations. A 600k trip will take you 12 hours in a Tesla.
I'll remember that.
So just bring the fleet vehicle.
Right. So what does it mean for the college? What are the training opportunities?
Oh, look, it's exposure, and we get to hear about all those projects that are coming online. I mean, some of them we already know about, but some that are a little bit further out in our region. Hopefully, we have those discussions with those mining companies, getting them coming back to Kalgoorlie, looking for apprentices and training with us.
So for tonight, what does it mean for our students?
Oh, students, our commercial cookery students will be flat out plating up for the 1,300 delegates that will enjoy the gala ball. And then there will also be our hospitality students who have spent 3 days there assisting and handing out morning teas, afternoon teas, plating up for lunches. So our hospitality students have been busy as well.
Excellent.
And as I heard one of them say, they were looking forward to their bed tonight.
We then had an intruder who took over the Which Craig Am I segment. Oh, sorry, I was meant to say Who Am I segment.
I'll be back in a minute. Sorry.
Right, I knew he'd fall for that. Okay. So, for those who don't know me, I'm Craig Walker, Manager Student Services. As you may know, I haven't been a fan of this segment since it's been inducted into our Central Chat. So I figured the floor was the host. So hopefully the next 10 minutes or so, you might prove right.
In late August, a couple of staff from Geraldton escaped the cold weather and headed up to the Gascoyne campuses for a visit. There they checked out the Exmouth campus that is located at the Ningaloo Centre.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Exmouth campus. Thanks for inside. This is our reception area and our administration. And we have lovely Lindy as our administrator here. Just have a look at our lovely artwork here. That's a print of the art that our logo was taken from, and you can see our logo on the door there. Also, it's on the outside of the building. On the way up the hallway here, you can see our student artwork. We have it on display. Students want to come in here, but it's also used for our better students.
And who's your student over there working so hard and diligently?
Have a look.
Oh, that's
I'm
Mr.
sure you can
Mr.
be
Cohen,
recognised.
Mr. David Cohen. Welcome,
I
Dave.
am working hard and very diligent.
We then met with Lorraine Martin from Carnarvon campus, who showed us her successful GATE program.
Morning guys, my name's Lorraine and I'm the lecturer here in Carnarvon for the Cert 1 in GATE. The guys have really had a great time. I've really enjoyed it so far. We do lots of activity. Yes, I have a plan, obviously, but a lot of it is guided by them. They suggest things, I look at it, can I incorporate it, how can I make it work, just to keep their engagement there. So we've been having lots of success, lots of laugh.
In term 4, Karen Watts, our acting managing director, gave us the great news.
Remind everybody that we won WA Large Training Provider of the Year. If it hasn't been celebrated enough, hooray. Because I think when we last spoke on Central Chat, we were on our way down for the event. So a huge congratulations to everybody. Absolutely thrilled with the result.
We then showcased the new agricultural mechanical workshop facility that was recently completed at the Moresk campus and heard from lecturer Jeff Wallman, who showed us around the facilities.
I'm Jeff Wallman. I'm the lecturer coordinator at Moresk. Here at Moresk Institute, we have an agricultural mechanical program. It's a brand new facility. I think they spent probably about $10.7 million on this facility. We've got the latest technology and tools. Industry really helps us out on the front of the latest technology and equipment. It's definitely rewarding. One of the biggest rewards I like as a lecturer is when a student has graduated, and it could be 5 years, 10 years down the road, and they get in touch with you, you run into them, and you see that they're successful, they have their own business, or where they are in life, they started a family, and they come back and say thank you.
Jeff Cannon then showed us CR TAFE's involvement at the 2023
Darren
Machinery Field
Day
Days.
is the biggest event of its kind in WA, and it's one of the largest agricultural events in Australia. It happens every year, just 70 kilometres away from our northern campus. This year, Central Regional TAFE attended the field days, and with a little inspiration from our core values, we had a fantastic experience. Once I started having conversations with Northern staff members, my confidence grew. Taking lessons from what other recent events had taught us, we knew that free health checks provided by our student nurses was a proven way to draw people to our display. So, local nursing students became a key part for the first day of 2023. The Jobs and Skills Centre were keen to be involved. Student Services joined the team, and local artist and educator Loretta Egan agreed to bring her art to Darren, and we had the core of a great event all together. Plus we had something special up our sleeve, a mobile barista training coffee cart. I cannot thank everybody enough for the way we collaborated with the planning and implementation of our display at Darren this year.
In our November Central Chat, lecturer Joshua Crane walked us through the new uni train equipment that was recently installed at the Geraldton campus.
The equipment that we've acquired through Modern TAFE equipment, funded by the State Government of Perth, and this is what I'd like to show you. So this is a common rail diesel engine management simulator with a variable geometry turbo.
So this is a hybrid cutaway. We have the engine here from a Toyota Camry, and attached to it we have the transaxle from a hybrid. All this tooling equipment allows us to account for a rapidly changing industry. Where it's not really economical for us to have multiple elements of cars, we can now start to downsize a little bit to these boards, where they still show everything that we would need to, while being a fraction of the size. This is going to allow us to really drum into apprentices about what they need to do with electric vehicles and help them account for what they're going to deal with in the future. Thank you.
We also had a look at the new digital marketing materials from TAFE International, showcasing the Kalgoorlie and Northern campus as a place to study. In our second to last Central Chat, we saw the new lecturing advertising as part of DTWD's Be More campaign.
Geraldton's a great place to live and work. I love that I've got plenty of diversity in whatever I want to do on the weekend. What I really love about teaching is working with the students. I love being able to support them and mould them into the workers that people need and that they want to be.
WA's best TAFE education isn't in Perth. It's right here in regional WA at Central Regional TAFE. Now is your opportunity to train with WA's large training provider of the year.
We also had a quick look through the new heavy plant workshop with Tracy Hicks and Craig McChrystal in Kalgoorlie.
Welcome to Kalgoorlie's new heavy plant workshop.
The heavy trades workshop at Kalgoorlie. We're going to be taking ownership of it in February next year and start delivering to heavy automotive electrical, heavy plant apprentices. This is where the heavy automotive, mobile plant and plant mechanics will be doing their training.
And we saw what our campuses got up to for International Day of People with Disability. And finally, we got all videos working smoothly for the first time. It only took us 17 weeks.
Thanks, Carrie. And our intro worked, which is pretty amazing. I think that just goes to show after 17 weeks, we finally got it right. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you to our 2023 hosts, Tim McLaughlin, Tracy Hicks, Craig Gerard and Carrie Pizar. And of course, to Joe Payne and Karen Watts for their regular MD updates. Also, a big thank you to our marketing team, who were a great support on the Central Chat delivery, making sure videos were ready to go and having the recorded sessions available online. Just in case no one was able to guess their host today, it is yours truly, Sam Moulton, your Digital Support and Graphic Design Officer. So that's it for 2023. I hope you have enjoyed Central Chat this year and your year in review. We look forward to 2024. Merry Christmas and have a wonderful new year.